babysitters to eat some cereal, though.
What is a guardian? Are we gods? We are connected to the weft and weave of the universe. No one knows how long we live. We stand alongside those without our gifts. We know, intimately, their lifespans, their mortality, despite their resilience. Mortals live more intensely than any guardian I've known. Love harder, perhaps. They know tomorrow is never guaranteed. That everything they could become dies with them. So, are we protectors? Our gifts were meant to defend against impossible threats. Those who need us have never needed us more. But we could do nothing, and they would still die. What is a guardian in that moment? Now, across Last City territory.
It said it's a story, like it is no ramifications. Like they don't take no kind of detriments or nothing when they go off the loss, and that's what this game needs to start dealing with. You see how crazy deep that the story seemed. The story don't never go. That's why like it seemed like that, but it's really more shallow. Well, you can't really make the decisions or choices that affect anything. That's number one. Two, to say that the game, like I say, you don't lose anything. Like you die as many times as you want. So because of that, it's divisive. It's other stuff, but right now this is what I've been covering. It doesn't, because it was like, is it necessary to sell the expansion and shit? Yeah, I got I didn't buy the final shit. I got oh shit. I'm the only one that does anything and shit. This kind of divisiveness. Look at this shit. It's divisive. I'm the only one that's active on this shit. You say to trap somebody in a clan and shit, and just not play with them and shit. This kind of like weird shit that they sit around and think about doing and shit. Man, wow. Yeah. About how games are marketing. So, part of marketing is like the movements of goods and service or something like that. Yeah. So look at this shit, this 30th anniversary shit. You can buy this. It's only good for like right then. Right now they're selling a bundle with like these three. I think it's not Forsaken. It was like Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, and Witch Queen. From this perspective, if you were playing it and you are behind, but you have the Western names, they say, from what I've seen, you only can play one mission. Yeah, you only get to play one mission on the timeline. So what I did was start over and got a new character so that I could...
Welcome, Guardian. We're just settling in.
So I could see what's going on. So here, every time that I stop, where am I? I get moved out of the place. Yeah, I get moved out of the quest line that I was doing. So I started over and I had to do New Light, but the campaign is for Lightfall. But if you don't buy Lightfall, then you can't play any of the previous West names, but they're still selling. At least for right now, I don't know. So I started over. And so I've seen this a couple of times on here where they'll have fake items. Like they had a 24 karat gold Xbox on it for like a winner. I'm like, there's no way that this thing is 24 karat. Like, it's 24 karat through and through. You know, they're like, yeah. And it was one of the items you can give away and shit. So there's no telling if it say, like, what is this shit? So, you know, I'm letting me play shit, even though it may not be a problem and shit. I just want to look and see, like, what is this, yo? And say, nah, I have all the expansions, but can't play some parts of it. And I'm like, this shit don't really make sense. So as soon as you stop playing it, or wherever you were, like you start off in an EDZ or a Cosmodrome, you start over there, and then it breaks down, and you start going through little small parts of the expansion campaign, like Lightfall and shit like that. But if you don't have Lightfall, you get the first 2 missions. I guess, I suppose, I have Lightfall, so I can play the whole thing. But it's like I didn't finish some of the other shit. So it be like, I paid for this game, and I'm being forced to keep up. And some of these older missions, like some of these are hard to, like, you got a whole thing for these to pass. And it is always fucking empty. They say it ain't never fucking full. Like, it'll never let you play none of this shit. So then you go to this shit here, and you do it, and you only get 1 mission in there. It's like a whole game I paid for. They got all these different ones and shit. Like, I was playing Season of Plunder and shit, like, yeah. But it's not letting me play none of this shit. So I'm like, well, I'm trying to understand, like, you definitely can't play any of this shit. You ain't gonna know anything. I'm trying to understand what's happening. Like, how are they selling this shit if you can't play it? So if you buy it, I didn't buy the bundle part. I bought each one of these individually at one point. One of these is free. But Forsaken I bought, Shadowkeep I bought. When these came out, I bought these. They say when I just paid for Lightfall, but I bought this one. And then I can't use none of this shit. I can't play none of this shit. So how am I buying this shit and I can't use it? So they say, like, where is it as far as the programming and developing, that they have understood the connection between time rates, time frames, the time of completion, and where they are in the season. Well, it's like this. On Diablo, you can play in the Eternal Realm and just not do anything. Or you create a seasonal character and play through the season. And say, so it's a separation. And here to say you end up being involved, like, say for instance this, like this. You can go to control, but it's a part of here that you can't use any of the shit in unless you have Lightfall. You know what I'm saying? So you have to in order to do some stuff, you have to buy Lightfall. But if you don't have Lightfall and you start a mission, you get the first 2 missions. And then you end up here, but you can't participate in none of the stuff. You gotta have all the shit. So it's kind of like, what is it in the program where it connect the regular players, the people who are going in the campaign, people who have not progressed as far to do some stuff. And that's what I pay attention to for research and development. This is the game I'm focusing on now because I said it's a game that I didn't like, but I think it's shallow. Like, it got its benefits. Yeah, it has its benefits. Like, it's, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's so divisive that I don't. But I was focusing on builds, like I was telling you. So the other day I was playing with somebody who was well into the thing and still using the quest that I started a new character. And you see, I don't have none of this shit that they was using. You see, I got 2 empty slots. I didn't play all the Lightfall. I have Lightfall. Only power I got is this one. I don't even know how to unlock this shit. They was playing and had the stasis crystals and shit. I'm like, how did you do this? And you on the quest line with me. You know, no, the quest line is for New Light. And New Light, I could be wrong though, because I don't know. But New Light, to get the stasis crystals, according to the timeline, you got to be at Beyond Light, right? You know, that's here. New Light does not have a continuous timeline apparently, but the Beyond Light is like right here though. So, but to the New Guardian is supposed to be before any of this shit. When they say this, when they just wake up for the second one, I don't know. I don't know, but I know you gotta be and play this to get that power. To get that power, yeah. But what I will say, you can stop at any point and get in and do it, but it doesn't give you the power to do any of that. I don't think so. Not in the first mission, maybe. It lets you use it for a minute, the same way Lightfall does. But then again, you know, I don't know. But I think you can fuck with modded this shit and did something so that you can get in and out of there. And I don't understand this shit. Like, I don't see what you're getting out of that. No, I don't understand what you're getting out of it, yo. It's like, what does it do? What does it do for you, man? What does it do? And it had the back of your mind said it's like, back in your mind, man. Hey, man, I don't know. He ain't let him finish when he was saying this shit. Yeah, dude interrupted. No, I think this shit is highly monetized. This shit, man, like this shit is extremely monetized. For what little bit of cash that I got, I can say that, yeah, this shit monetized a lot. Yeah. You gotta pay for silver. You can buy this shit here with bright dust, though. Get this here. These, all this shit. But this shit here, this is silver. It costs like this shit. Yeah. And of course, silver costs real money. This shit like a fucking Bitcoin or some shit or something, man. It's extremely monetized. Like, it's forcing me to go along with this shit. Like, I pay for this shit. I want to play it when I want to play it. So, I did. I was playing it from behind. No, well, of course, I'm gonna get the new expansion. There's no doubt about that. You know, I don't like Destiny, man. I'm playing this shit now because I was just trying to understand some of the shit, man. So I bought all of this shit. For real, I got all of them. But it say every time you gotta buy a season pass. It's crazy because it might, like, if I just get the regular fucking expansion and don't get the season pass, what's the difference? And far as I tell, it's just this shit. So I get all of these, and that's regular, but then you get a season pass, you get this shit on the bottom. It's a bit more, but I mean, like I don't know, man. You can't play at your own pace. I got a job. You know, I got other activities and shit I do. Like I'm behind something right now. You gotta play this shit constantly, really. Especially, I don't know, man. I say this, man. I don't know. I don't know. Cause I know I was playing this shit one time and I just couldn't find something. I'm like, I don't care how many times that I looked for this shit, I could not find it. I was in the Cosmodrome for a long ass time. I just couldn't find it. Let me see where it is. I gotta do some competitive matches. Well, I want to finish this motherfucking this quest so I can see what happens afterwards. Yeah, so let me eat this bowl of cereal. I gotta do something in a bit. I'm trying to get my schedule and stuff together. I started writing Wizards and Charlatans, but I had like 4 other stories that I started a bit of. And then I still got the other ones that I started early, and then I got a couple other things. Cause like I told you, I'm trying to make it into a world, but I'm the only writer. So I ain't no one else. You know, I had some plans to do something that's so far down the line if things go a certain kind of way, like this. Yeah. I got a couple of them. Cause I don't want to explain too much, cause they do exist. You just don't understand nothing. But it's cool. So I am. They say if things go right, I'll be able to use. I'm going to affect the stock market. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in and stick my fingers in there like this. Like this, yeah. Try to work like this and get in there. I was gonna pick up a partner account, but I can't do it because of my current situation. So I was gonna get a partner account for one of these, and but I was gonna do that. But say this, had plans on getting graphs that measure not just my stock performance, but other just stock performance as all. I got a financial plan that I was gonna try to use. Like I was gonna really try to do this shit. But yeah, that's what my goal is. I think someone gonna beat me to it. That's cool. I mean, to say that's the point. That's why it also needs to be studied. Like, what is understanding stock performance? But I was talking about being able to. How did I put it before? Being active. Was being well and performing, but I don't think it's too tedious to be active and constantly buying and trading and stuff like that. So yeah, stock performance needs to be understood and researched probably a little bit. I think they like when Microsoft do low yield stocks, they don't give a whole lot. But I think you can hold them in place for a long ass time. So they don't give a lot. So that, no, not really. He's probably, if he says that, he might, I don't know, they might have premium stock somewhere, because I only seen the average stock, common stock. A BBA, that's what I'm in school for. A doctorate in business administration and finance. Yeah. But say this, I was better when I was studying it constantly, but yeah, back of my hand, some a little bit, but I'm out of practice though. But it say, if it's common stock, then yeah, they real low yield. If it's premium, I haven't seen it, they have premium stock. They only issue so many of those, I suppose, because that's how some companies do it. It's like this, how I want to say this, that if they're saying they're making a killing with stock, he's probably lying to you about that. They say because it is not how that works. You don't really know how they work. Say that. No, we're not gonna. Not if you've seen how much that you get from a yield from a company like this. You expect their overall value and worth to be what their stocks are, but that's not how stocks work every time. That's why there's actually a smarter plan. I know this because I studied that, seen it in the textbook. Say this. Yeah. So this, whatever the plan is, it's gotta be good some kind of way because he learned from. All he do is kind of smart a little. But say this. I kind of thought about it a little. I can't remember every single step, but I know I thought it. If it make you feel better, it's all the textbooks. Yeah, me, that's one I bought them all. I thought I was learning textbooks in here. For some reason, rats want to eat. This is funny. I was like, what you do? You put a rat in here, yo? Yeah. They said that he put a rat in here, yo. And the rat just eat the book like this. Yeah. That's ingenious. Like this, man. Fuck, man. They're gonna try to steal it from me, y'all. I'm not gonna let them. Absolutely. But anyway, they say this, so I was gonna do that. But I would say in comparison to the market, because I'm sure they have one that shows that if you like how it is that you earn, they got one on my store. Yeah, how much my store, well, I don't know if it's my store, but how much my store generate, total sales, the value. Yeah. It's cool though. I gotta start updating it. God take a break, do something else is working on. They said it's like I was paying attention to this. Like why doesn't Destiny come out with a Destiny 3? Because so they have some type of plan of where it's headed, but they can't change any of the stuff, I don't think. But sometimes I never seen the patch notes. Like what do they patch? They just disable the item note. So it is. I play to the other games. I really want to get more into some of these other games over here and start writing this shit, but I don't have no time and shit, man. Like this item serves no purpose and can be safely dismantled. And a bunch of this shit. Look at this shit. Safely dismantled, so they disabled another. Spam all these, so you get some glimmer for this shit. Yeah, this item serves no purpose. But yeah, let me, that's why I wanted to be in a band. Because you can buy them from the chick up there. I thought you had to be in a clan to buy them. I mean, that's, I ain't got nothing to say, yo. But let me grab the cereal, yo. Later on, I'll make something to eat. Say this. Say that. Right now, I'm gonna do this real quick. Peace.
clash. Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will. 5 minutes left. Keep it up. Just took the lead. Three minutes. It's close. Don't let your enemy take this without a fight! Only 1 minute left. Thirty seconds remain. Finish them. Seconds. Take this! Victory well executed. Hard-fought victory, Guardian.
You see how crazy motherfuckers be playing with me and shit? They say that that's because they really be trying to hurt me and shit. Be trying to do shit to me. You know what I'm saying? They say that, man, I can't stand the motherfuckers for real. How crazy that shit is. You can only get the ones that you have. I don't understand like it though. You do though. You see how crazy this shit was, man. They really don't want me to do stuff. Yeah. Let me do one more. Because they gotta see what happens. They don't do like, head, man. They're trying to steal it from me, though. Yeah, I got a plan though. As well, if I open up a partner account, I don't know what. partner kind of do. But the whole thing is to say that my rooms were always intended to do that. You know, I got some that's just pure social and entertainment, but I got some that I'm intending to use for stock market trading and shit. So me putting my stock performers on there and other stock performers, then that's what's open that up too. It depends on how well stuff go. I can't afford to do that though. But this is, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. Hey, no, I don't. But say this, I do know. But I do know. I don't though. And they say I don't want them to come to me with this and say like, well, yo. And like, nah, don't you worry. Don't you worry about that. That's all right. I say this, man. They say, yeah, but of course you know it's more than that. But it's just talking about something they're gonna say, nah, I ain't doing anything. But just say, anyway, this is stock performance. It's one of the things to look at because it's supposed to be an indicator of how well the economy doing. And the economy numbers are they're not accurate, you know. But say, yeah, no, they're not. But you ain't gonna trip about that right now. But you say this, like to read a graph. I'm just studying the math. I'm good with it. I haven't studied it, so I gotta keep some of it fresh in my memory. Nowadays, I start going through anxiety and shit. I ain't never used to go through that. It'll come back though. But it say this, this as far as stock performance, you know, when you got the shit like the NASDAQ and the Dow and shit, stuff like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be adjusted off of the amount of sales and stuff the money the economy's supposed to make. And that's why that goes up constantly. It's each one of these companies are supposed to make a little bit of money every day. It's not just from sitting, but it's from the movement and activity of their goods and stuff. I think it's something like that. They each correlate. When one goes up, the other one should go up, or something like that. I had it written down in my notes. I always forget that. Funny, you have to really look in your textbook to see it, because they don't put it right in there. So I done read the motherfuckers end to end, the finance stuff, man. Literally down there, they say from end to end. There'd be so much stuff that you would have skipped over for trying to keep up with the lessons and shit, that you hell yeah, you're gonna forget it, because you're not gonna see it. You're gonna go right past it, like, the nominal rate of money. You study that for 5 minutes, you realize you got a 10-page paper to do. It ain't based on that. They say that. You can make it based on that, you know. It's like, it's other stuff, man. These chapters and that shit are very long and extensive. There's so much stuff that goes involved in it that you're not gonna get a chance to look at all of it, trust me, especially if you're taking notes. I was whole notebooks filled with notes, writing page after page after page. Say that. That you will overlook what a NASDAQ is and a Dow, but it's about the performance indicators and stock. Both of those probably began as indexes themselves. Yep. The S&P, it was an index. It was just, it's an index now, but it didn't start off as the most prime indicator for stock market performance. It started off as small, but it was a premier, but it wasn't it's not what it is today. It wasn't in the beginning. It just were more numbers were more accurate. So when I was joking saying that Mr. Trump had said your numbers stink, I was being funny, but that's really what it's based on. If like your tolerance level, like your points for what this money is worth or how much they've generated, is off by a few thousand, a few grands constantly, and that's not good. The tolerance level is up or down with some stuff. Something kind of like that, which he was at that time. The time was way off, yo. They say that. That time was way off. One man, they say this. It was way off. Like, where you get this number from? But, I don't know. But you see, yeah, man. So that's really what I was thinking about focusing on. It's because it influences the industry some. If you pay attention, they use some words that you should be used to from paying attention in class. Like those words, you probably overlooked so many times. That someone said, they might have said that shit 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, 100 years ago. Doesn't matter. They say this, you hear it now after you study for so long, you're like, oh. They say, like, I know that word. You see, pay attention to it and see it and stuff like that, man. Like, oh, you need to follow this thing. I mean, as far as influencing the market, as long as you know, I do what I'm supposed to do. They say that, Kim, leap. Yeah, you just do it. They say that him just not a dude, what it is. Man, it's not a been in there like this. Pimp. Supposed to do, man. Him. Yeah, because I'm working on something, and it's when I got time to adjust to some of the things that's going on. They say that's what I feel is going to affect the market and what I'm doing as far as company-wise. So it's building a company. I don't know. It depends on how much money I get for my stuff. Would I be a reliable source of information is what I plan on doing. And that's why I was going to do research right, as well as my other authoritative shit. Yeah, I'm an author, man. Yeah, I just wrote my first book a while. So that I'm working on the second one. And so on and so forth. But I got a book contract. Yeah. So I ain't been paid yet. They said because they're still doing something with it. But yeah, man, they say that, so that's really what I'm focusing on. I don't know. It's not gonna be like Yahoo. I get my information from there, so that's what I was talking about with analytics and things, with Google and shit like that. Yahoo got their analytics. But yeah, let me do this next one so I get these points up. No, I don't worry about it. I worry about something like my baby and kids or something. Nah, cause them seem like they kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb you'll want. It's not innocent. It's like don't nothing happen to you, no matter what choice you make. To be dangerous, some motherfucker be dumb. That's what he is. Like this, like this man is stupid. Fuck, but he's dangerous. I can't imagine that, and that's crazy. He says stuff like that. That's the thing. It says this, like this. I have to be smart. Some I tricked you. Hey, that's what he said. He said I have to be smart. He says that guys. He says that shit. Cause for real, man. He said that kind of stuff. I'm like what? I have to be smart. A little is what he told. He says stuff like that, man. He says that. And like, stay away from me, man. And say, man, pump. Yeah. It's like I keep calling him stupid. Hey, say that, man. That's it. So I'm about to finish doing this. That's what a little bit. That's what he told me. These guys say stuff like that, man. He says that. These dudes say that kind of shit. That's the truth, man. I keep calling him that, and it's funny to think of it the other way, to say that he's dangerous, but he's not smart. Like I don't. He said that. I'm sorry, man. I said, no, man. That's funny. That's funny, man. Think of it like, just think about winning on your own, because I can see it in my mind. No, I said it again before. He's not smart. He's dangerous, and it's because he's dangerous. But it's not because he's stupid. He just isn't smart and is dangerous. It's funny to me. No, all of them are like that, man. He ain't gonna laugh long, but he say one day you might. But that's what make it funny to me, to say he is. There's something wrong with him a little bit. I ain't gonna laugh no more, man. That's cool. It'll come back, yo. They say, let me turn this on, man. I gotta turn my mic off. I give you, before I turn my mic off, I give you an example of that though. Good time. He ain't seem like he was through, man. Right.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath. Zone B captured. Zone C captured. Stop you if you fight together. Nothing. Zone A lost. Zone A captured. Cora would be proud of you, Warlock. You captured Zone B. Zone B lost. You captured Zone B. You're nearly there. Fight on and claim victory. 5 minutes left. Keep it up. Captured Zone C. Victory is all I ask. Good. Zones controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work. I'll make it rain. Only 5 minutes left. They've almost won. Three minutes remaining. only 1 minute left. Rise from this loss and fight again. You may be defeated, but you must never surrender.
A lot of that common shit is y'all be showing they be in this shit, this cheating and shit that you be doing, man. They said it's they don't think that quick. They said that the way they control it on you, man. It's like you got this shit. Sure. Free form of control. You don't think yeah, getting hit, but you ain't dying. They say that. Like, you only shot twice. No, I ain't tripping. I used to win those rumbles. Now they cheating something. Everything else in life gives them an excuse to do this shit. Why do you get to do it this time? Oh, well, the book didn't register. Like the book didn't register. Only one to know. Till you say you realize there's a bunch of people doing this shit.
Tell me, you don't fear Vanguard operations? Do you fear the Crucible? You don't lurk about, Warlock. Until next time.
They say the Cabal respect and fear you. I see why.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I used to play from behind, because it's quicker to level your Guardian up. Nah, they say that whatever ignorant, spiteful shit they be showing, they be in this type of shit. You know? Whoever they are. They say this. I'm talking about my nephews and cousins, I'm not talking about them.
What do you see?
See, nah. Yeah, there's something in the question. Whatever this person was. You see what I'm saying?
Our light is stronger than ever. So much knowledge lost in the war. A pity I was so busy.
This is 10. Hold on and stuff like that.
Gotta get Devin back to the city for a visit. I mean, nothing else. He needs a pie.
What do you see?
So I want to see why it says Void Walker. And
May you find what you seek. Yes, Guardian? Our light is stronger than ever. The House of Light is an outstanding addition to our city. I'm glad we stuck to our convictions through the endless night.
Deep breath, Soraya. The chance there are any bears up here is very...
Excuse me. My mind was somewhere else.
No, I ain't saying it that way. If I'm saying, yeah, I know what I'm saying. But say, like, this is the kind of shit that I don't want them around. They say this, you do a lot of negative shit, dude, and it always seem like you got some kind of reason to it. Like, no, I think you just ignorant as fuck, man. They say, I don't really need to be involved in that. And neither do they.
My friend and ally.
Excuse me. Keep it together, girl.
I just now got it. Dude, 3 subclasses in. They don't even show you can get those kind of powers when they do it, man. Yeah. How did you do that?
Pardon me.
They should start letting
These are troubling times.
These people are friends. Friends, Soraya.
Oh, that's good.
If you expect us to trust you, we expect you to do the same. It's that simple.
Why did you decide, Guardian? Oh no.
Pardon me. These are troubling times.
I appreciate what you're saying, Tyra. Thank you. Yes, we'll speak again tomorrow.
The war mine, we had to do something for that. So,
Do you come for advice, Guardians? I may have what you seek.
You gotta be kidding. Oh, that's good.
I know this many guardians. Probably listened at school.
Nah, man, that shit ain't funny. Shut up.
You looking? How you living, brother?
That is funny. That's one of them. Then I gotta do this, do this for the Quest Army. Oh, you just do a whole bunch of shit on here, man. No, I do. I still think that it's a shallow game. I mean, you say this. What did I really do though? Really say, of course, I've acquired this running, but what does it really do though, man? What's happening? Okay, you said you got a helmet. But then, okay, say this, but how many times do you really see that there's a difference in type of energy that they use? Shit. I do focus on bills. That's why I chose this one. Disconnect. Like I said, if I show them that, all of them will be doing. Yeah, let me, I gotta take care of some stuff for a little bit. Like I said, I'll hop back up on this one. We'll be playing for a minute. I got all them other games, man. I'll try to return that shit, man. The fucking Dragon and Dogman, that shit is Jake, man. They're whack. Y'all got it. You see this in here and play this shit. Hey, like this. This game is like this. To say that it seems, it is graphically something appealing, but it's not fun to play, man. Well, for one thing, you can't do anything. It's kind of like this. You don't have to really make any real choices with anything. You know, you just kind of just play or hold on. You know, you can't lock on the targets unless you're like an archer or some shit. You can't block. You can't dodge. Maybe later on. I'm only at like level 12 or some shit. I try to take it back. It won't let me. I was waiting for a refund the whole time. I definitely started playing it, so they couldn't say I played it over a certain amount of time. So I only played it for 3 hours. They wouldn't let me take it back. But yeah, let me get up out of here, yo.